What's good, y'all? It's your boy Ross back at it again with another video. So we gotta check out what's been going on with Liv Morgan's injury update. Apparently, since she's gonna be out for a few weeks, she will most likely not be a part of the Women's Evolution PLE that they're having, and the card most likely for that show is going to have to change because of her unfortunate injury. Let's check this out real quick. Really hate to hear these type of things or see these type of things, especially for, you know, someone like Liv Morgan that's, you know, had a lot of things going on for herself when it comes to, you know, just this upcoming PLE and you know, just her momentum being stopped once again to an unfortunate injury. Let's pull up the article right here. The article is major changes coming to WWE Evolution 2 card after Liv Morgan's injury. Liv Morgan injury has reportedly shifted some of WWE's creative plans for Evolution 2. The former women's world champion went one-on-one with Kairi Sane on this week's Raw, but Morgan suffered a dislocated shoulder early on that led to the match being called off. WWE has yet to announce a specific timetable for her return, but it appears the company is already planning for Morgan to be sidelined for at least the next month. According to WrestleVotes on WrestleBinge Backstage Pass, WWE is starting from scratch with the all-women's Evolution 2 PLE on July 13th in Atlanta due to Morgan's expected absence from the card. I was told this morning that the injury has caused a lot of the Evolution card to basically be scrapped, to be ripped up and starting from scratch because she was pegged for a big-time tag team match that isn't going to happen now, WrestleVotes stated. That spot is going to be filled by somebody else, and it's going to have a lot of ripple effects. The tag team match was likely to feature Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez versus the Bella Twins duo of Nikki Bella and Brie Bella after Morgan attacked Nikki on the June 9th episode of Raw. However, that wasn't the only potential match brewing for Morgan, as she has also interacted with the current women's world champion Io Sky on Raw, with WWE hinting at a future showdown between the two superstars. Only one match has been announced for Evolution 2 thus far, with JC Jane set to defend the NXT Women's Championship against either Jada Parker, Jordan Grace, Izzy Dame, or Lash Legend. Prior to the Evolution 2, WWE also has Night of Champions on June 28th in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, and Saturday night's main event on July 12th in Atlanta. So a lot of things obviously has changed from that potential injury, and you know, it's very unfortunate. I kind of actually want to see, you know, the timetable on how long it normally would take for someone to come back from I believe it was a separated shoulder. So let's figure that out real quick. So I wanted to check the recovery time from a dislocated shoulder, and from what I was able to find, just checking Google, recovery from a dislocated shoulder typically takes 12 to 16 weeks to regain most functionality, with complete recovery potentially taking up to 6 months. The initial phase involves wearing a sling for 4 to 6 weeks to protect the healing tissues. Factors like injury severity, individual healing rates, and adherence to rehabilitation protocols can influence the overall recovery time. So 12 to 16 weeks, maybe up to 6 months. Damn, that's really unfortunate. She's gonna be off television for a while, unfortunately, and you hate to hear that. You know, you hate to see that she's gonna be off television. I don't know if they're gonna force her and Raquel to vacate the women's tag titles, but I mean, that's pretty much it. And it actually hurts Raquel. Maybe they do something with Raquel, you know, being by herself in a sense without Liv, but Liv was helping Raquel, you know, get more TV time because she's part of the tag team division, you know, and helping her character get seen more on television. So I don't know if this is going to hurt Raquel in the long run because Liv is not there. They're not going to utilize her much. It's really unfortunate. And if they strip the titles of them, you know, strip the titles from them because Liv can't defend them, yeah, once again, it's really unfortunate. I really hate to hear, and see that type of stuff happening, but it is part of the business. Once again, to all the individuals that are trying to insinuate that this is Kyrie Sane's fault, because Kyrie was also involved in another situation with Zoe where she got injured, we got to stop this. Those were some freak accidents. I'm not going to sit up here and blame Kyrie Sane for Liv or Zoe's fault, or Zoe's injuries, being injured live on the show. We're not doing that. Stop doing that. I know people are trying to push that narrative. You guys are idiots and morons. Like, no, it's part of the business. You could tell this wasn't Kyrie's initial plan. No one expected this to happen. She landed wrong, and that's what happened in both situations. So we're not going to do that at all. So people need to stop doing that. Also, people need to stop being weird and being happy that someone got injured. I know Rhea Ripley had to kind of break character. Out of all people, Rhea wouldn't be the one, sitting there like in per storyline and, wishing Liv a speedy recovery, but she did break character on social media talking about the people that are celebrating people's injuries. You guys got to stop it. She didn't outwardly say it, but she was talking about Liv, and that's just one of those things where it's like, it's crazy that people have to say this, but every time someone gets injured, there's that weirdo or a couple of weirdos that just go on social media and just happy about it or they'll say it. And a lot of times I don't even think they really mean that. They just want to cause chaos, and those individuals are losers and lowlifes and will never find peace in their actual day-to-day life because they want to see people, in pain or say horrible, mean things that they know they wouldn't say to these individuals in person. Either way, it's really unfortunate. I'm wishing Liv a speedy recovery. It'll be interesting to see what they do with the Evolution PLE going forward. And hopefully that timetable of her recovery is much shorter than what they may, what is expected. So wishing her a speedy recovery, man. You hate to see these things happen. But comment down below. Let me know some other wrestling related videos you guys want me to check out. I definitely will. I appreciate all love, support. Road to 150K. Appreciate y'all kicking with me. See y'all next one. Peace.